Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Using his legs, it's Durham. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They're working that left side. It's a running room. Touchdown, LSU. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Motion from the wideout. Miller with the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, Alabama 0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff from the gun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it, that time to hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tiger. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Try the right side. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out through the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's now second down.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown time. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Durham. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on third down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
With the game tied.
The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
That's caught. It's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. LSU right back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. So like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their...
Wide open spaces. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They take the lead with the 6.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, and getting in for the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Now improvising. On the run, deep down the right side. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, LSU.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Slithers into space. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him! And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Alabama, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd down.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Fires to the middle. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice.
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. For a man, it's Aller. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on third. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's not quite the start.
Oh, trickeration. He's throwing it. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And he'll run out of bounds, but he looks short. I think he misjudged the line. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got room to work. He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
And the Tigers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly complete. Touchdown LSU! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Allen. It's complete to the left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, Penn State 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wideout. And the defense has set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you've got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing.
Bringing it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it without them.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Dead center perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. A fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single...
Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to scramble. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On third down, going up top. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
This lead in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. All out of space. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how Will close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Penn State 14, LSU 10.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Brown. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Lost a throw on first down. That's reeled in, it's Anderson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. LSU quick to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. Here's the handoff. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown LSU. And that one will give them the lead. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Tiger. The defense putting points on the board.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot on the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to pass. It's Allard. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Oh, look out on the right. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
And it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them. They develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.